Hey guys, I thought I'd just talk about. There's been a few videos comparing Breath of the Wild to other games in the Zelda series. I've noticed some similarities to Zelda 2, just a few, but firstly, the difficulty of the game. Both games are pretty hard. Zelda 2 is notoriously hard. Breath of the Wild is, once you learn how to flurry rush and perfect dodge and all that stuff, it gets easier, but still, like, I think the enemies kind of level up with you as you get more hearts, armour and stuff like that. For example, the regular Lionel will turn to the blue one and turn to the silver one, so it sort of levels up with you. The enemies generally are just being very hard. You have to figure out how to beat them. Same in Zelda 2. You can't just mash the sword button. You won't get anywhere, you'll just die. You need to figure out their weak spots. The size of the map. Zelda 2 for the time was massive. It's not as open. You have to get certain things before you can go certain places. For example, you need the hammer to break the rock to get to the eastern part of Hyrule, but still massive for its time. The Tunic of the Wild you get, I think, after you've done all of the shrines. I think is the official kind of armour of the game, and it looks a lot like the Zelda 2 armour. The biggest similarity to me is it kind of he's wearing shorts instead of trousers. I think the Zelda 2 Link had shorts as well. So that's one similarity. I don't know if any of this is hinting to the timeline placement or not. I don't think it's... I think it's maybe a convergence, or just so far in the future that things have melded together. You got to remember, string theory. I got this from Dr. Sam Beckett from an episode of Quantum Leap. You probably won't remember it, but I'm 33, so he says that your life is like a string, and if you scrunch it up into like a ball, certain parts of your life are touching each other. So it could be that certain elements and memories, like some of the places, like the Arbiter's grounds, and some of them are misspelt, like the Minshi Woods. Perhaps these memories just came through, the string theory. I know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, the other thing I've noticed is the mazes, or the labyrinths in Breath of the Wild. There's 3 of them, I think. In Zelda 2 there was a maze island. At the end of it was a dungeon. I think it's the 5th one, I don't remember now. But that's another similarity, having a maze. It's very reminiscent to me of Zelda 2. And just one more thing, it's not a similarity to Zelda 2, but in terms of the difficulty of the game is you can't just slash and get hearts now. You need to cook. Which it's more of a challenge, because you just get the hearts by slashing the grass. You have to craft stuff, find the ingredients and cook it. Going back to the mazes in Breath of the Wild, I kind of figured out where the shrine was and just kind of floated in and didn't go through it. But in Zelda 2, the maze, you can't do that. You have to go through it, and there's certain points where you go into like the action sequence, the side-scrolling bit. There's quite a few of those. There's quite a few dead ends, and once you do finally make it to the end, it's like you've been in this desert maze and you finally get to the end. You can have a shower, grab a good book, rest, and have a beer. going back to cooking as well, it's amazing how Link can come up with all these great recipes. All he's got is a little pot out in the grass somewhere, some flint, and yet he can come up with all these delicious meals. I wish I could cook as well as Link. Anyway guys, that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching.